Hello and welcome. Welcome to a brand new episode of Live, Love, Learn and Lead. I'm excited to be sharing myself with you today, and I'm excited for you to be listening in as I share some of life's curiosities and perhaps help you attune a little more with yourself and with the world around you. So today's topic is leading with love. Leading with love. As you can tell, leading with love brings about a great deal of joy in my heart. It is a topic that is quite dear to my heart because it brings so much joy, but it's also a topic that allows me to walk through life with as much love as possible and with as much awareness as I can possibly muster. So let's begin there today with the awareness that attuning to the philosophy of leading with love can bring. So for me, leading with love creates an awareness through cognitive considerations, the thought processes that value the impact that I have on myself, on others, and on the world around me. This is a whole other level of awareness to the self-aware spiritual aspects one might already be familiar with, as it is an awareness that considers and cares for the system of self, but equally so for the system of life, and more specifically, the system of relationships with other people, with your environment, with nature, and even the planet as a whole. So the concept of leading with love is on par with one of my favorite expressions. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my God, I love saying that. I love proclaiming that. So to begin with, Jesus Take the Wheel has origins in the early 2000s forum and sermon scene, but it wasn't popularized until country singer Carrie Underwood released a song of the same name in 2005. I just adore saying, Jesus, take the wheel, and it is on par with letting love lead the way. So Jesus Take the Wheel and leading with love are expressions. They are expressions that, in effect, request for divine intervention, for surrendering to something outside of yourself, for a higher power to have reign over a situation. These expressions and subscribing to the philosophy of leading with love, for the grace of God even, attunes to a strength, a surrender, a facilitation of setting aside your ego so that you may move forward, take action, or interact with yourself and others from a place of uninhibited knowingness, unrestrained by needs or wants of control. So simply put, it is acceptance of all things, coupled with an agency over yourself only. To lead with love means to step inside that space of knowingness, of consideration, of care, and attunement to the whole being of you, to the whole being of others, and the whole being of being in relationship with others, so that a divine essence or energy or power or God or grace is guiding you along your path with your choices, your decisions, your actions, your behaviors. And it is a depth of acceptance and agency that leading with love instills. There's a depth that it instills that removes the influence, control, manipulation, and reactiveness from your interactions with others. Reactiveness gets us into trouble. Controlling experiences and outcomes, or trying to control experiences and outcomes, gets us into trouble. Manipulative, obsessive thinking gets us into trouble. Feeling our way, however, trusting ourselves, or perhaps more that higher part of ourselves, and choosing to allow love to lead the way will generate healthier experiences internally and externally with self and with others. Love will generate connection. It will generate genuine interactions, acceptance, trust, forward momentum, and it will even generate healing. Perhaps most importantly, it will generate the capacity to sit in the depths of your shadow, to familiarize yourself with them, with your shadows, and to walk out from the valley hand in hand, knowing that you are safe, secure, and supported in your own being. Yes, I said it. Leading with love generates a deeper capacity to accept yourself, which in turn allows you to accept others in healthier ways also. Now, what's worth mentioning is the flip side to all of that, the red flags of leading with love, if you will. Cognitive or thinking traps, learnt behavior traps that speak of misinterpreting what love genuinely, truly, authentically is. For lots of us, it is easy to fall into the trap of thinking and perhaps feeling too that leading with love means tolerating people, places, spaces, and situations that are unhealthy or outright toxic to our being. And that, my friends, is a fallacy. The whole, he loves me, that's why he's checking up on me so much, or she loves me, that's why she's always so suspicious, or I know he hits me, but he really does love me. That's not genuine love. That is not genuine loving behavior or interactions. It's those types of scenarios that demonstrate a love mistaken or confused with control, fear, manipulation, insecurity, and more. Therefore, what leading with love is not, it is not martyrdom. It is not about sacrificing your happiness, your safety, or your security for the love of others, all because they say they love you. In fact, the opposite is true. Leading with love means that you are willing to call for your safety, to not only ask to be safe and secure within your relationships, for better treatment, for healthier treatment, but to choose it for yourself, to embrace it and embody it for yourself in ways that will see you love yourself out of negative situations while leaving and loving others to tend to their own way of life or their own way of being on their own. So to lead with love has incredible potential for producing powerful and positive effects on the way that you perceive yourself and others, the way that you experience yourself and others, and the way that you carry yourself in this world. But it can also have a negative impact if you are not fully invested in understanding what it truly means to embody love as a divine power, a higher power, a source of which is both within you and outside of you, that is omnipresent and attentive to you as much as it is to and for others. Curiosity and exploration are keys to leading with love in your heart and in your head. They are the keys to generating more love, more awareness, more acceptance, and showing up in the world genuinely and as expressively as you, just as you. Trust that you deserve to be loved, to be held and supported in ways that feel right to you. Trust that you deserve to experience life in partnership with others, in full communication, dialogue, behaviors, and attitudes that support the development of you as individuals and as a partnership. In a sense, and as a parting gift, to lead with love is to embody the essence of love itself, knowing that it won't lead you astray so long as you, your ego self, gets out of the way. Leading with love, what does it mean to me? Leading with love means walking through life with love at the forefront of all that you do. It's holding love in your heart, but it's also holding love in your mind.
Leading with love to me means living from my heart and bringing that energy into every situation and every person that I meet. Leading with love means knowing that the universe has my back even when it gets tough.
And that's it. That is it for this episode of Live, Love, Learn, and Lead. I can't help but sing that part. I hope that you enjoyed it, that it gave you food for thought and perhaps a means to exploring your feelings and attuning to the spirit of love a little more, or at least experimenting with love leading the way. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this episode by leaving comments along with any questions that you may be mulling over. And of course, your findings if you already do or choose to walk through life with love leading the way. You can do this through my social media platforms at GemmaRoseIam or by emailing team@gemmarosegreen.com.au. For now, though, that's all from me. And until next time, let love lead the way.